Hello, and welcome to another wonderful Wired Wednesday. My name is Ashley, and this is Fitbits. So the first thing I'm going to do is just take you into the Fitbit.com website just to kind of show you what they have. If you got one for the holidays, you can kind of match up with what you have, and then you can go in later on your own and just take a look at the specs. Now, what I mean by specs is specifications. So they have two types of products. So they have the smartwatches. So these are your smartwatches here, and these do a lot more than just your typical tracker. Some of them you can even make actual phone calls from your wrist. They can connect to music streaming services. They can do the temperature of your skin. There's all kinds of things these ones can do here. So these, if you just look into it, if you click on it, you go in, you can see more, and then you can look at the specs on them as well. And then here's your typical trackers. So these are the ones that I find that most people have because A, they're cheaper and they just kind of do the job. So for example, I have a Fitbit Charge 4 right now. So what that allows me to do is basically, track my steps and do like kind of like the basic things, steps, my heart rate, meet goals, that kind of thing. I can get text messages to my watch from my phone because I've hooked it up that way. I can connect to my Spotify account, my premium Spotify account, and I can skip through my playlists, and that's something I can do. And as well, the Fitbit Charge 4 has GPS built into it, so I don't actually have to have my phone. So if I'm going to go walking or running or whatever, I can just take the Fitbit with me. I don't have to have my phone. It will still map my exercise as well. So once you get into the Fitbit app, you can adjust your goals just by tapping on them. So for example, the steps, you can see that there's 1,116 steps. Tap on that, and then go up to the little gear up in the corner, and then you can choose what you'd like for your daily steps. So if you want whatever you'd like, a lot of people do 10,000 steps, but it's up to you what you'd like to do. You can put in a distance that you'd like to do per day, your calories that you'd like to burn, your active minutes, and then how many floors you'd like to climb. And then how many hours a day would you like your activity to happen. So, if you'd like to do from 10 to 5, from 9 to 5, from 8 to 8, it's up to you. And then for calories, same thing. You can go up here to calories burned, and then you can choose your calories burned. So whatever you'd like to have, if that's a goal of yours, you can do that as well. Then there's sleep. So you can wear your Fitbit to bed, and you can actually have a set bedtime and a set wake up time. So if you wear your Fitbit 24 hours a day, when you go to bed at nighttime, you set the time for it to wake up in the morning, and you'll get like a buzz like on your wrist. And then you can also remind yourself to go to bed. So if you're trying to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, you can set yourself a reminder so it'll remind you that it's time for bed. And then your sleep sensitivity, you can choose what you'd like. So you'd like it to be normal or sensitive. So sensitive means it'll pick up every time that you move. Normal means it'll just pick up, so here and there. Your heart rate. If you go up to the corner here, into the gear, you can see what your heart rate is. So you have your peak, your cardio, and then your fat burn as well. And then you could do a custom as well. So it says maximum heart rate calculated as follows: 220 BPM minus your age. So you can hit the custom max heart rate, and you can choose what your custom max heart rate is based on your age and etc. Custom zone. If you need to train or keep an eye on a particular BPM range, you can set it up, and you can have upper and lower limits. So if you hit custom zone, you can hit what your zones are as well. So if you look up here, it actually changes the heart rate zone, so it shows you here based on you. It's your cardiovascular rate and your fitness age. So you can just go here and you can take a look and see, and it just kind of gives you what it should be roughly. And then your weight. So you can actually go and you can, where it says goal progress, and then just across from it in gray, it says edit goal. So you're going to hit edit goal, and then you can choose what you'd like to do: lose, gain, or maintain weight. So if you want to lose weight, you hit that. and what's your current weight goal. So they always say you should probably set some smaller goals in between just to make sure that you have something attainable. If you set that you want to lose 100 pounds, it's a little harder to do because you're just waiting for that 100 pounds. If you set it in 10 pound increments, then that's probably best for you. And then if you have a body fat percentage goal, so whatever you'd like that to be, so it just says here the normal for a range for a body is 20 to 30%. So you can skip that if you want. I'm just going to skip it. And then when you want to add in your weight, you can just go up here to the top and you can choose what your weight is and based on whatever your scale says, and then you can just hit save. And then if you want to add some more things to this as well, if you go up to where next to today it says edit, and you can do your zone minutes, the floor, how many floors. It'll just show you how many floors that you've walked based on your steps. And then there's all these other ones you can add here too. So there's mindfulness, hourly steps, menstrual health, water, and food. So food works like for calories, so it's like a calorie counting. So you add in what you eat. You can do a search on things that you're eating, and then it'll come up with how many calories is in it. You can also take pictures of the barcode, and the barcode will show you what the food is and what the servings are, etc. Then you hit done, and that's Fitbit.